Hello, and welcome to this 8-hour online driver improvement program for licensed drivers in Missouri. My name is Rob Robison, and I'm the instructor for this course. According to the Missouri laws enacted by the legislature about 20 years ago and amended in 2014, the Department of Revenue is required to, and I quote, put into effect a system for staying the assessment of points against an operator, unquote. And according to those same laws, every county in Missouri must set up a way for, and I quote, the satisfactory completion of the driver improvement program to be accepted by the director in lieu of the assessment of points for a violation, unquote. In other words, if you qualify for the driver improvement program, you have to be given a chance to plead guilty, pay your fine, but not have points added to your driving record once you complete an approved class. That can make a big difference in avoiding license suspension. Just to give you an idea, most moving violations in Missouri are 2 or 3 points, although they can be considerably more points when more severe or repeat violations are involved. 8 points on your license within an 18-month period means your license can be suspended. And if you accumulate 12 or more points within any 12-month period, your driver's license can be revoked for a year. Before we get into that, let me tell you how the class will go. The 8 hours are divided into 8 lessons, not counting this introduction, each expected to last 45 minutes to an hour. After each lesson is a brief review question based on the material. You need to answer correctly to move on to the next lesson. That helps the state know that you've been paying attention. Plus, it's a good learning tool since it lets you use the information right away. You can leave the class anytime you want and return where you left off. But it might be a good idea, if you want to take a break, to take it at the end of answering the question at the end of the lesson. At the end of the class, there'll be a 25-question final exam. You need to get at least 70% correct, 18 of the 25, in order to earn a certificate of completion. If you don't, you'll have a chance to review the class and take another crack at it with a new set of questions and get your certificate. But don't worry, the questions aren't meant to trip you up, and the class will cover everything you need to know to answer them. There'll be a review question after this video, which will give you some idea of how the questions go, and then we'll begin the first of Class 8 lessons.